Imagine a vehicle that looks like a motorcycle, drives like a car, and confuses absolutely everyone who sees it. No doors, no roof, no modern steering wheel. Yet somehow, this machine claimed to be the future of transportation. Today, we're going back to the moment when engineers tried to merge two wheels with four, balance speed with stability, and create something the world had never seen before. The world's first motorcycle car hybrid. And trust me, once you see how it looked, you'll understand why history almost forgot it. At the end of the 19th century, America and Europe were obsessed with one question. What should the automobile actually be? Cars didn't have a standard design yet. Some looked like horse carriages without horses. Others resembled bicycles with engines strapped on. Engineers were experimenting wildly, and in that chaos, someone had a bold idea. What if we combine the agility of a motorcycle with the stability of a car? That idea led to one of the strangest, most fascinating machines ever built. Long before hybrid meant electric and gas, hybrid meant identity confusion. Early motorcycle car hybrids were designed to be lighter than traditional cars, be cheaper to manufacture, handle better on poor roads, offer more protection than a motorcycle. One of the earliest and most famous examples appeared in the early 1900s, when roads were rough, traffic laws barely existed, and safety standards were non-existent. These vehicles were often called cycle cars, motor tricycles, three-wheel automobiles, but none of them truly fit into one category. Here's where things get unbelievable. The world's first true motorcycle car hybrid looked like a motorcycle at the front, a small carriage body at the back, exposed mechanical parts everywhere. Most had three wheels, two in front, one in back, or the opposite. Handlebars instead of steering wheels, open cockpits with no windshield. Drivers sat upright, fully exposed to the elements, gripping handlebars while sitting inside what looked like a wooden box on wheels. To modern eyes, it looked unsafe. To people back then, it looked revolutionary. Driving this machine required both courage and skill. Instead of a steering wheel, the driver used motorcycle-style handlebars. Steering felt direct, twitchy, and unpredictable. The throttle was often hand-operated. Braking systems were mechanical and unreliable. Suspension was almost non-existent. At higher speeds, drivers reported that the vehicle felt unstable. Sharp turns were dangerous. Wind resistance was extreme. Yet for its time, it offered something new, freedom with a sense of control. Don't expect power by modern standards. Most early motorcycle car hybrids used single-cylinder or twin-cylinder engines, air-cooled designs, between 5 to 10 horsepower. That may sound weak, but remember, the vehicles were extremely light. Roads were slow. Speed limits barely existed. Top speeds ranged from 25 to 40 miles per hour, which was considered thrilling and terrifying at the time. For many drivers, this was the fastest thing they had ever ridden. Why people actually bought it? Despite how strange it looked, people bought these vehicles for practical reasons. 1. Affordability. Cars were expensive. Motorcycles were cheap but dangerous. The hybrid sat in the middle, financially and functionally. 2. Fuel efficiency. Lightweight meant lower fuel consumption, which mattered when gasoline availability was inconsistent. 3. Accessibility. You didn't need the strength or balance required for a motorcycle, but you still got similar agility. 4. Status. Owning a motorized vehicle, any motorized vehicle, was a status symbol. This hybrid screamed, "I'm ahead of my time." So if it was innovative, why didn't it survive? The answer is simple. Cars evolved faster. As technology improved, four-wheel cars became more stable. Prices dropped. Roads improved. Safety expectations increased. Meanwhile, motorcycle car hybrids remained. Awkward to drive. Less safe at higher speeds. Hard to categorize legally. By the 1920s, the world had decided cars should look like cars. Motorcycles should stay motorcycles. The hybrid had no place left. Even though it disappeared, its DNA lives on. You can see its influence in three-wheel vehicles, autocycles, lightweight roadsters, experimental concept cars. Modern vehicles like the Polaris, Slingshot and Morgan three-wheeler owe their existence to this forgotten experiment. History didn't erase the idea, it just postponed it. Today, surviving examples are extremely rare. When one appears at auction, collectors pay six figures. Museums compete for ownership. Vintage enthusiasts lose their minds. Why? Because this wasn't just a vehicle. It was a question on wheels. A moment when the world hadn't decided what transportation should be. The world's first motorcycle car hybrid wasn't perfect. It wasn't safe. It wasn't practical long-term. But it was brave. It represents a time when engineers were willing to fail publicly in pursuit of progress. And without machines like this, modern vehicles wouldn't exist. If you enjoyed discovering this forgotten piece of automotive history, hit the like button to support vintage car content. Subscribe for more rare and unbelievable automotive stories. Comment below, would you drive this machine if it existed today? Because sometimes the strangest vehicles tell the most important stories.